Hey Libra, it's Suzanne with Sunny Force Tarot. Here to do a topical reading for you. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter reading. All right. I've actually been out with laryngitis for the last week, and my voice is getting just kind of back to normal. So, yeah. And then also to give you an update, Scout is doing well. She, at one point, just wasn't breathing right. And, she almost, her oxygen level was way below normal in her blood. And, and that's right around the time when I, called upon for you guys to share your prayers and good thoughts. Every reading I've done so far, I have blown that other card off the table. So I got to go get it. You would think I would learn, but.
Right, Barn? Yeah. Is Mommy silly? Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. But anyway, so Scout is doing well, okay? And I thank you so much for all of your kind thoughts and prayers and just sweet, sweet things that, so many of you shared. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And, my sister does as well. I think she was kind of amazed at the outpouring that, complete strangers would care about her dog. But it does make a difference, like I told you. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so this deck here, this is about blessings. So what blessing is coming into your life? What blessing is coming into the person that you're watching the video for's life? They might be intertwined, with the two of you. They might be separate. Okay, so let's see. For you, we have a blessing for unity where once there was division. That's beautiful. So, and something else here, we've got number 37, which breaks down to 10, which breaks down to 1. Okay, so a blessing for unity where once there was division. So it feels like, there's something happening here, even before I turn over this card here. It feels like there might have been a revelation of some kind for somebody. That could be you, that could be the person that you're watching the video for. There might be a realization of, did that really matter in the bigger scheme of things? What I was angry about or what I was upset about or what I, blocked this person over, was that really something that at the end of the day really mattered? All right, so for this person down here, we have a blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. Wow. So, my goodness. Obviously what's going on in the world, is really shaking things up, to a level that we've never seen before. So what I'm picking up from this is that maybe somebody somebody that you're connected with, really has gotten a huge dose of perspective. Maybe somebody in their life is dealing with, the big challenge that's going on around the world right now with the virus. Okay? And they've realized that, in the bigger scheme of things, there are better ways to handle things. There are things that are more important than the pettiness that people can bring to relationships, to jobs, to, anything. The number of this card is 45, which breaks down to a 9, which tells me that this person right now feels alone, is alone. All right. And, you know, for you, the number is 1, you know, which, you know, can be about union. You know, two people coming together as one. This person might be reaching out to you for support. They might be reaching out to you because there may not be as many people in their life as you think. This person might be feeling very alone. All right, so let's see. All right, so you know I don't do reversals and general readings. We have 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups for you. King of Swords for this person. So I feel like this person is really having the experience of a major truth. Again, it's like there's something that's happened in this person's life that has really kind of reset them. Reset what they feel is important. You know, they might have been avoiding this truth for a period of time. You with this 8 of Cups up here, you know, if you felt like this person walked away at a certain point, or if you walked away at a certain point, you might have felt like you had to walk away. But 8 of Cups, remember, this person is walking away from something, yes, but they're also walking towards something. And sometimes that can be walking right back around to where they started. So I feel like this is more the energy of somebody walking away from you. And for this person, I feel like there's been a revelation of some kind where they might be reaching back out to you. Again, in a general reading, it can go either way. All right, so we have the Star for you. And we have the Magician for this person down here. All right, so Star can be a lot of things. It can be about healing. It can be about your heart's desire. It could be healing your heart's desire, which I feel like is this person, okay? I don't feel like there was, you know, a huge fallout between the two of you. I feel like it was just, it could have been social distancing. And, you know, it might have started off that way. It might have been a convenient out for this person. But with the Magician, you know, this person has been manifesting this situation regardless of what's going on out in the world. In other words, they've been manifesting this realization. Whatever they've been doing with respect to you, they had to do that. They had to go through that, you know, and, you know, it's showing up now for them. Whenever I see the Magician card, honestly, it's about how this person has been thinking, what they've been thinking about in the past, what has dominated their thoughts in the past. So, you know, I feel like this person has really spent a lot of their time selfishly, you know, thinking selfishly is what I feel like this comes down to. And now they're getting a huge dose of truth, a huge dose of what is important, what matters. And I feel like what they're going through right now ultimately could benefit this connection, you know, if that's something that you're even open to. You know, again, I don't feel like there was a huge fallout. I feel like it came from circumstances that might have kept you apart for a period of time. All right, so we have the King of Wands for you, and for this person we have the Hangman. All right, so 2 major arcana for this person, 1 major arcana for you. So I feel like this is the row that we're going to focus on. Okay. So what might have been happening definitely had a purpose. And for you, I feel like it could have been about healing your heart's desire. And for this person, I feel like it's about this blessing. You know, maybe this person has witnessed somebody's final breath, or maybe somebody in their family is dealing with this crisis, you know, that we have going on. And they've seen it and experienced it firsthand, which has potentially changed their outlook. Okay? I mean, I'll tell you, you know, this past week, you know, I definitely, you know, I don't feel like I had the virus, but I definitely had something because, you know, it took me down, and, you know, my throat was just raw, you know, and I couldn't talk. And, you know, for me, you know, it kind of drove me nuts. And I didn't put an update out there because I didn't want to put it out into the universe. I didn't want to say those words. I didn't want to draw that energy towards me. So that's why, you know, I mean, I'm usually pretty good about putting updates on where I am, what I'm doing, you know, if you're not seeing any videos. But I just did not, I felt, I just do not want to put that out there. I didn't want to put that out to the universe. I didn't want to actually say the words that, you know, I was blank. So, you know, it was, you know, and I know that some people get very aggravated when they don't see, you know, regular videos being posted. And, you know, I can honestly say that this past week was probably the first time in about a year and a half that I haven't been thinking about, you know, videos or thinking about readings, or I literally just, you know, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it because I just didn't have the strength for it. So yeah. So let's take a little look here. I want to explore the star for you. All right, so we have the moon. So card of Pisces, card of Aquarius. You might be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces. A blessing of unity where once there was division. So, you know, what I feel like is healing for you, what is coming towards you, is possibly what this person actually feared when it came to the two of you. The moon. The moon is about what's hidden. So I feel like what's being healed for you is what is being illuminated, or what it has been hidden in this connection. Whether it's something, you know, deep within this person, or whether it's something, you know, more external for this person, like a family member being ill. But I feel like that's going to be illuminated for you. What else? Look at that, Magician. So this person is going to talk about what they've been thinking about, what they've been manifesting, you know, and they might not, you know, they might not say it that way, but they might tell you, you know, kind of how they've been thinking over the last, you know, 1 month to 6 months, what they've been focused on, maybe how they know that they now know they have a better grasp of what's important versus the pettiness. I feel like this person had a definite level of pettiness that, you know, wasn't serving them. What they're going through right now is, you know, shining a light on how they have acted or how they have been with people, including you. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. So that tells me Queen of Pentacles is about being authentic. No BS. So what this person shares with you might be difficult for this person to share with you, but it's the truth. It's them absolutely trying to be authentic with you. So, in other words, don't question what they tell you. All right, so let's see. For this person down here, we want to explore the Magician. All right, so we have Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this is more about this person's intention of how they go forward. And it, I feel like it's with you, but it's really about the lessons that they're learning right now. Hangman, they have gained new perspective. I feel like with this King of Wands over here, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but this is also about, confidence and integrity. I feel like you knew that this person was going to have this realization. I don't feel like you knew how it was going to come about, but I feel like you knew that this person was going to have some type of realization along the way. All right, so Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, exactly. This person is absolutely coming your way. Judgment is about a rebirth. It's about a reconciliation. This is the person that's coming towards this person, which is you. Again, in a general reading, it can go either way. But this row, I feel, is representing both of these blessings. Look at that. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. What did I tell you? This person is coming back around towards you. When you look at the 8 of Cups, right, it's split with 3 cups and 5 cups. So that says the 5 cups represents, that this person is walking away from something that, they know they're losing. Okay? 3 of Cups, represents what this person ultimately trusts. And I feel like that's the direction that this person is going towards. And, you can look at it the same way for you as well. Because I feel like in some way for both of you, this was about building trust. The 2 cards that you both have, okay, are the 8 of Cups and the Magician. So you are both manifesting, you both manifested, or you were both part of separating, okay, and that might have been because of what's going on in the world. And Magician, you're both manifesting coming back. You might be drawing this person towards you. This person, I feel like, is learning a very heavy lesson right now based on what's going on in the world. All right, Libra, that is what I have for you. I will be back with the weekly readings as usual next week. And I am very sorry that I was away, and hopefully you can forgive me for that, okay? And again, I appreciate so much, all of the kind thoughts about Scout. You certainly didn't have to do that, and I just can't thank you enough for that. My sister at one point said, she's like, well, maybe that had an impact. Because honestly, right after I did that, it was like the next day that Scott was able to come home. And, I told her, I'm like, it certainly couldn't hurt. She reminds me, because I worked in the medical field for a long time. And, she reminds me very, very much of doctors and nurses that I had worked with in the past. Because she's very smart, very, very smart, and very even-keeled. She's a Libra, of course. And, she's very, she's non-emotional. She's not overly emotional about anything. And, you know, she really depends on science and facts and figures. And, you know, it was nice to hear her say something like that because that doesn't regularly come from her. So it was just nice to see that. It was nice to see that from her. And I know that she genuinely appreciated it. So I shared all of your comments with her. You know, so, but she's still a science girl. For, you know, no doubt she's an accountant and she's based in science and facts and figures, and, you know, I love and appreciate that about her. So anyway, that's what I have for you today, and then I'll be back next week for your weekly reading. And if you're looking for a personal reading in the meantime, don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll go from there. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.